Alright traders, hello and welcome back. It's the 2nd of May 2020. This is an end of month Forex update. I'll get this out of the way. Look, I didn't really want to do this because this is the situation, but small client account, I have been given authority to show this as well. But gosh darn, wow. Trading can be a little painful and frustrating at times. I just want to show you April. May, I went long again just at the end of April on Thursday evening. I was looking for more risk on sentiment. We can talk about this trade. I don't want to make this video too long though. I just want to show you, and then if you'd like to learn more about the whole month, please get in touch with me. I can help you out because I've got a couple things that I want to go through, but then I'll do the watch list video tomorrow as well, because I don't like bombarding people with like a 20-minute video. I don't feel that that's really appropriate. So there was April, and it was pretty good until well, the Aussie dollar wasn't too bad. But I moved the trailing exit for that one a little bit tighter than I would normally do. And what happens when you do that? When you deviate from the rules, typically the market punishes you, and that was the case. So I was up a little bit on the Aussie dollar. As you can see, I did hold that for a little while, and I was playing the Aussie dollar long a couple times earlier in the month too. And then that was the final position, really, which would have been an appropriate short, and I would still be holding it over the weekend. And I had an opportunity to get in Friday morning, and I was working, but the phone was up, and there was 5 seconds where I could have been like, yeah, we're shorting this now. Once I, got close to being stopped out, and I didn't do that. So, I'm making these videos, guys. It helps me, and to the aspiring trader, I really strongly encourage you be uncomfortable and you broadcast what you're doing, because it helps keep you accountable. Because I know a lot of people, they talk a lot when they win. And everyone loves to win. I love to win. We all do. But unfortunately, trading isn't always like that. And when you do get into the red, and some people respond okay, other people don't respond too well, and then it turns pretty ugly. Now, I do have the charts up. I don't think we'll really talk about the charts. There's the Aussie dollar there. That was. I don't have it marked up on this one. It's on my other account. I'm not actually using Mex anymore. I'm using Sam Trade and Oanda, and I do have a small IC Markets account as well. I'm not currently using that though, so Mex I'm not using right now. That was for the trial, the prop firm trial that I'm not doing anymore. I nearly got close to it mid last year, but that was time for another story. And to the people that have been watching the channel for a while, thank you so much. I did notice the Aussie buy trade analysis, where I was discussing how it was going, and that got 2 dislikes, and I'm just like, I thought that was a good video, but apparently not. If you don't like the video, please dislike it, but explain to me your constructive criticism, and I'm always open to that. If you don't want to, you just want to hate upon it, shame on you, because that's really not how you grow, and your toxicity down the track is going to catch up on you, and you'll just continue to hate people, and that's not going to help you grow in life. But I'm going to go on some rant tangent, and I don't want to do that. So I did. Here was that was on the 4 hour. So I got in. Let's just talk about the Aussie dollar. Let's do it. A short video. It will be a short video. Trust me. I don't know what I'm seeing there. Oh no. Okay. So I got in here. It moved pretty strongly. But I was asleep at the time, and I didn't have the trailing exit. You can actually build in the trailing exit, so it will trail it automatically. So it will move. Let's say you've got 30 pips, it will move 30 pips. The stop will move 30 pips if it moves 30 pips or above in your favor, which it did. But gosh darn, so this would have been a positive month if I didn't do that. And that was, honestly, I am working a day job now in a call center. I'm not a full-time trader, and honestly, guys, like, I have no desire to be on the charts a lot. I could do full-time trading, and a friend of mine in Queensland does this, where he just does sessions. He doesn't do the whole day, and I could probably do that. But again, I'd want more capital. I really would. I want more capital, and right now that's not the case. I am selling my house, and that was very close to it, but I won't go into those details. Yeah, so I do have 2 jobs right now as well, and I'm making videos for people as well, and I try my best to help the community. Anyway, so you know what? Let's just close that. We're not going to go into that. I want the watch list video tomorrow to include that. Now let's just go through the trades that I took. Oh, I'm going to grab my coffee as well. Well, it's not a coffee; it's a dab. All right. Let's just. And that's Scott and Brian trading. Brian is a good friend of mine in Texas, Tennessee. Sorry, Brian. But it's Texas is the state and Tennessee's inside the state. I don't want to trigger any American viewers. I really don't. I'm an idiot though. I'm sorry. All right. USD yen as well. So that was a sell trade. I took like 9 trades this month. This is on a client account here, just a small client account. There was a buy trade that was break even. Maybe a slight winner actually. It was a slight winner. Aussie dollar trade. I can't. In this video, I won't go over my thesis behind it, but if you go through the April videos, I clearly title them when I'm in a trade or when I review the trade. Each end of week update as well, I go through the trades. So if you are looking to learn, guys, and a couple of people have reached out to me and they've asked specific questions about, trading and penny stocks, and I'm really not trading the stock. I have investments in the stock market, but I'm not actively day trading or even trading. So I might, some medium term or shorter term, not day trading, but I don't really dabble in that right now. I do not dabble in that, and my speciality is Forex. I wouldn't say I'm an elite trader or anything, but I'm very passionate about it as well. Anyway, all right, so it's another Aussie dollar trade. That was a break even. What was that second trade? That was a small winner. First trade, USD yen, that was a small losing trade. Aussie dollar again, break even. Look at that, man. I closed that out immediately. That's, jeez. I think that was a trade where I was a bit of a fat finger. I risked too much. Again, probably sleep deprived. So there's been a couple of times where I've traded where I shouldn't have been trading. And that's amateur, man. I acknowledge that, and I got to, change that up a little bit. Now, JD, for your account, there was only 1 trade taken as well. So I've got 2 clients right now. Unfortunately, JD, I did go long, but it didn't execute on the Orlando account. I'm not going to go into that. I won't. I don't know why I didn't, but I've addressed that now. But then I addressed it, and that trade didn't work out. It was a small losing trade. So another Aussie buy trade, that was break even. Aussie sell trade, that might have been a small loss. Pretty much, I might have moved the stop to break even. That actually looks like a small loss there potentially. Trade 6. I'll start doing this end of month, guys. This is what because I do an end of month summary for my own records. I keep screenshots. You can see that I keep a journal as well. I handwrite it and then I type it in the computer as well. So for people going, oh, I don't have enough time, like I work a lot and I train and I have multiple jobs and I do a whole lot of stuff. I'm making educational videos for some guy in Europe for his website, and frankly, you'll be addicted to your phone, and this is not something you do half-baked because it's just not going to work. So if people don't have enough time, I don't have a relationship, and I don't really mind about that. Like, it's just, or you have an understanding partner. If you don't, and you want to be good at trading, you're going to have to get that out of your life. And some people don't like to deal with that or handle it, and I did, and it is what it is. Like that seems brutal, but a proper trader would understand that. They'd be like, that's just, it'd be like a professional athlete who has a partner who is an enabler for drug use or eating poorly. You can't really have that around you. You just can't. Well, some people can. Rare people can have a crazy relationship and still be great traders. But, that's not me. And most people it's not. And if you're struggling, that's probably what's not helping is that. All right, USD CAD buy trade. That was a small losing trade. Pound yen. This was a Monday morning trade. And it was not that great. This is where technically it was okay, but the context of it, Monday morning, not appropriate. Like, there's a lot of chop on a Monday morning, and it's just like, man, it's not playing the probabilities. New Zealand yen. Okay, all right, I'll be concluding soon, guys. Apologies about this. New Zealand yen, again, long. Had an opportunity to move to break even. I didn't as well. When you're playing the 1 hour time frames, you have to be in a position to watch it a little closely because you've got a tighter stop. That means you need to be able to move the stop quicker because you're risking less pips. And then Aussie dollar buy trade, that was a nice winner actually. It was there to there. That was pretty nice. I didn't need to close that out. It continued to run too. That was inappropriate to close that. That was just me being. And then a small losing trade here on the buy on the Aussie long as well. That was actually a nice entry. Again, I could have moved to break even and didn't. I just sort of completely and utterly lost touch with reality. Anyway, guys, that is the end of month update. That feels better. I was actually, yesterday, I was in a little bit of a mood. I'm like, I'm going to have to do this. And I've done some. I guess this is good for me because this month is going to represent, even though May is already slightly negative because of that trade, I'm going to come in with a clear mind and I have a good feeling about this month. And there's a lot of moves that have happened, some pullback opportunities, and we'll see. It looks like positioning wise, end of month was towards the pound and the euro, not so much the Aussie dollar that lost a lot of strength. And the US looks a bit weaker as well. The index especially is weaker. But I'll conclude there, guys. Thank you for watching. Watch this video coming out tomorrow as well, probably about the same time tomorrow. Thanks again for watching, guys. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Do some chart analysis. Watch the video tomorrow. And until then, guys, bye for now.